Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing some color correcting today for you. So if you have absolutely no idea what that means, it means I'm going to be using colored concealer to correct redness, to correct dullness, to correct purple, blue. It's just to correct the imperfections on my face before I start my foundation. So you want to moisturize, you want to prime, which I did before the video, and then you want to just kind of let that seep into your skin for a little bit before you color correct. So I'm going to just jump right into it. Now this one's by Jordan Cosmetics. I got it in one of my makeup kits, so I'm not really sure where you can purchase them, but I'm sure you can get it somewhere online. Now I always like to start with the redness. So that would be blemishes and anything else that's red on your face. So I'm just going to dip in with this brush and I'm just going to go over any redness that I can see. This stuff goes a long way, so you don't need to pick up too much product, and you also want it to be very thin. The most of my redness is on my chin because I have a lot of acne scarring. But I am using a new nighttime routine acne clearing solution kit, so I hope that helps. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do for that, because I don't really see much else. And then you're just going to kind of blend out the edges of the color correcting you did. And then, going to the next one. This one is just from Wet n Wild. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Whew! Bless me. So with this one, I haven't really touched it yet, but I'm going to I like to use my fingers for under my eyes because I feel like it just kind of like warms the product up a bit more. So I'm taking that yellow color because I don't have too much discoloration under here. I just have a little bit of purpleness. So I'm going to be using this yellow to counteract the purple. Now if you have really big bags, more of that blue tone, or just really bad bags under your eyes and really bad discoloration, I would probably go in with a bright orange or more of like a reddish tinge. Especially if you're a darker complexion, I find the reds really cover a lot better. But the yellow one works fine for me. Alright. And then I like to take a little bit of the purple color and I just like to put it under the yellow on my cheeks and bring it out. So this is just for dullness, so it's just kind of supposed to like brighten up that skin tone there and help with any dullness on the face. So the only thing I use my brush for is the blemishes. Everything else I just kind of paint on with my fingers to warm that product into the skin. Alright. Now, a lot of people will just now go in with their foundation. But what you don't know is that you are moving all of the shit you just corrected. You're moving around in your face, so it's not even going to be staying there. So with some setting powder, you want to take a very light, fluffy brush. So you don't want it to be dense at all because you want to pick up the least amount of product possible. Like just the tiniest little bit, and then I'm going to tap it off. And then I'm going to just go over where I color corrected and set it with the powder. Alright, so now that that is set, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal I never know how to say this, Infallible Pro Matte foundation in 101 Classic Ivory. So I'd like to give it a good shake first. And then just put some on the back of my palm and start dotting away. Now I'm using this drugstore foundation because my MAC foundation is slightly too light for me now because it is getting into the nicer weather. And I'm going to need a new foundation. This one was like slightly darker than the MAC one, but it's more pinky and I have a yellow undertone, so I don't really like looking like I have a pink undertone when I don't. But it's foundation, it works amazing, so what can you do? And then with a stippled brush, I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on it, and then I'm going to go in and blend this all out. And you are going to see some color come through still, but that's okay. That's what normal concealer is for. And the brush is getting dry, so I'm going to spray some more Fix Plus. I found with matte foundations, I have to spray my brush with the Fix Plus in order for it to move around a little better and not look so cakey. So that's just a little tip. If you guys have like cakey foundation, just put some Fix Plus all over your brush and then start blending away, and it will really do it out. Foundation shouldn't take you too long. Just make sure there's no streaks or anything, and then you're good to go. I like to do a little amounts at a time because I used to just squirt out a big puddle of foundation and I was always wasting it. So don't do that because you're going to waste your stuff. Now for the Sewn Concealer. I lost the lid on my Master concealer, so I do need to get some more because it's kind of getting dried out. And I want to try the Fit Me concealer because Jaclyn Hill said it's a lot like the the Naked concealers, the creamy radiant concealers, so I really want to try the Fit Me ones. I heard this Master Conceal is very similar to the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and that is why I got it. But I always like to try out new ones, and I find that, like, this is the lightest shade, and sometimes it's just not light enough, so I definitely want to try the Fit Me one. So just like that, and then we're going to just do the tiniest little dot. Go up a little bit more. So I'm going to blend that out first before I'm going anywhere else on my face with concealer. So I have the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm going to just spray on some more Fix Plus and blend this out. You never want to blend your concealers out using a dry beauty blender, because then it's just going to look very creasy underneath your eyes. You want it to either be wet with water or Fix Plus. I don't like putting water on my beauty blender unless I'm cleaning it, because I just get really grossed out about the whole like fungus thing. Like, I don't want my beauty blender to be wet and then I'm putting makeup on it and then it creating bacteria. I get grossed out by that. So I find the Fix Plus is a little better because it dries quicker and it doesn't make the whole sponge soaking wet. It just makes the area you sprayed on wet. I feel like an eyelash is going into my eye. I think I'm good. And then I'm just going to go over some of the areas that I can still see green. Yeah. I was going to do that on my finger. And where's my brush? Okay, am I blind? Yeah, I am. So I'm just taking a kind of like an angled flat brush over here. Come on, concealer. Nothing's coming out. There we go. And just lightly go over my chin area because I can see some green coming through. Whoa! Oops. And then one more time with the Beauty Blender. Or I should be calling it Real Technique Sponge, because that's what it's called, not Beauty Blender. And there we go. And now taking the Tarteist Contour, it's so dirty. I'm going to be taking the Sephora 79 Pro Contouring Brush, and I'm going to use this and pick up some of the banana powder and the highlight powder. I'm going to just pick up some of those, 1, 2, 1, 2, and set my under eyes. Now, I'm not going to do my brows today. I mainly just want this to be about the color correcting, and my brows sometimes take forever to do, so not feeling that. And then just with the banana colored powder, taking the same brush, just going over my chin area to set all of that in place. And then I'm just going to take this small angled brush by Morphe and pick up some contour color and just warm up my face a bit. And then taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in Medium Deep, I'm going to pick up a little bit of that and just warm up my forehead. shouldn't be too drastic. It's just to slightly add a bronze glow. And then a little bit more on the cheeks with that chocolate soleil just to bronze it up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna just kind of leave it at that. Not gonna do a highlight or anything right now. So that is my color correcting video. And then once you're done the rest of your face, you can go in with some setting spray and just set that bitch so that it stays all day. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you know now how to color correct because it's super, super easy once you have the tools. This little Wet n Wild guy was only $4.99, and it has every color that you need, and it even comes with a nice highlighting color. So go and have fun with the color correcting. There's so many different brands that have them out now, so play around, have fun with your face, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.